Welcome back to Show Me St. Louis. We're now in the kitchen for our recipe of the day. One of our favorite guests, Ann Lemke with The Art of Entertaining, is back with a recipe for pumpkin tortellini pasta.
And Ed Herman with Brown and Crouppen is here to help. You know, it's the holidays, so we figured why not?
It is,
the
you know
more
what?
the merrier.
And if anyone knows me, they know I'd much rather be on here talking about food than talking about the law. So this is right up my alley.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right.
Great. Well,
welcome, Ann.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
tell us about this tortellini pasta.
You're
Pumpkin
gonna love
tortellini.
it.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
it's
without
perfect
question.
for this time of year. It'll get you in the mood for Thanksgiving and for Halloween and all of the activities
I'm
to
always
come.
in the mood for Thanksgiving and
Right?
Halloween, so I'm an easy sell.
So it starts out with a little melted butter, and I actually did melt it just to make things go a little faster.
We
so,
say a little.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, a
It's,
stick.
you know, you're not
Okay.
supposed to ever add
Hey,
butters
just
in
a little.
something.
to less than.
Yes,
No.
So what is a lot to you? I want to know that.
a pound. So this is just a stick.
If somebody
just a
else
little.
makes it, it doesn't count.
That's
You
right,
just have
right?
to eat
I like
it and
that, Ed.
enjoy
I
it.
like
It's all
that.
about the taste, right?
And then I'm going to add in, this is actually pumpkin pie mix, okay? Out of the can from the grocery store, just one can. Put that in there. Here's my little pumpkin dish. I had to bring
See,
that.
now that's very
for
clever. I like that.
Okay, thanks. And so then I mix that around again and kind of get it all cooked in there a little bit.
Already it smells like a delicious pumpkin pie.
Thank
It
you,
didn't take
thank
long
you.
at all.
Right? I love the smell
One out,
too.
it's amazing because they were sitting there, the ingredients, and I didn't smell it, but the second the melted butter hit the pumpkin,
Yep, it's nice, isn't
It's that
And
butter.
then-
That's better.
it's
Yeah,
good.
right.
See, this is why
it?
we
And
don't
then
question
this is
it.
half and half.
Okay.
So
Whoa.
Hey,
That is a
half
lot
and
of
half.
and
Wait,
half.
can we just...
right? Not
When did
heavy
these two
cream. I
become
didn't say heavy
health
cream.
nuts?
Okay.
Just eat it and enjoy.
We
What
are
is
health
this?
nuts.
You know what it is? Because they're
Not
TV
really.
people.
It's the holidays,
TV
you know.
people, there's a lot of pressure
Well, look
to
at
like.
how good they look,
They
Ed.
do.
I'm
They
just
look
saying,
fabulous,
right?
but you know we got to live our lives too.
Right?
You know, we're just living in the regular world. In the regular world, we
We're the
want
TV world.
our butter and we want our half and half.
Right?
It's
And
okay.
so you can see
We're
it's
not
even
looking to
getting a
impress
nice pretty
anybody.
color, isn't it?
It is
Pumpkin-y
beautiful.
color.
Got it.
So then I actually do have a few other things to add in.
See,
I've
here's
got a
the
little brown
healthy
sugar.
stuff now,
Yeah,
just
the
for
brown
you
sugar.
guys.
Yeah,
Brown
right.
sugar, well, that's good. That's
Right?
like brown rice is healthier
Yeah.
than white rice.
Exactly.
Brown sugar.
Not white sugar.
It's
Right.
true, very
Believe me,
true,
it's-
and
it's
it's not
good.
as sweet. And then actually, so that was 3 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Okay.
See, that's
And
nothing.
then I have just a tiny bit of nutmeg, and that's just 1/8 of a teaspoon.
Now let me ask you this, Ann, because I see you're not doing this with the fire. Would you normally do this with the
I
fire
would,
on?
I would.
Okay, I just
But
wanna make
you know,
sure.
it's
Okay.
just easier just for TV, you know, really,
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
right?
It's a little
Make it go
illusion
faster.
built into it all.
And then
Wanna
the
make sure.
last ingredient in this one is
The
cinnamon.
cinnamon, which by the way is very healthy for you. It helps
You know, it
control
is.
your blood sugar
But in
and
pasta, that's interesting.
It's so good.
It
And
is.
actually, I'm going to tell you something about cinnamon, is that when you add that into something, it makes you want more
Yeah.
when you're eating it.
Yes.
Did you know that too?
you know what? I put cinnamon in all my yogurt every morning.
that
Blueberry
right?
yogurt. Yeah, it's delicious.
just
It
tastes
makes
great.
everything. It's better. You know, you could sweeten things with cinnamon and not even use sugar. See, I have a couple of health tips.
Okay.
You guys aren't the only
Are
ones.
you cook? Do you cook?
I do cook. Sure. Well,
We've
you
been
know,
talking.
I have a
You might
history
need
of being in the kitchen. Let's put it that way.
All right.
Yeah, we
Okay,
got
great. So that's what you do. You let it cook for a couple, actually about 15, 20 minutes. It'll thicken up really fast
Okay.
because it has that pumpkin in it too. That makes it thicken really quickly. And then it's going to end up looking like this, which is the finished product.
Oh, they can see that. There's a camera above us. I was going to
after it
do.
cooks for a
Should I
little
do
bit.
this a little
Yeah,
bit?
do
Yeah,
it.
please.
Do
go
it.
ahead.
Oh, see, look at that. That's a beautiful texture. I mean, look at that.
It's perfect, right?
It is
It
perfect because it had just the right amount of butter.
That's right.
Butter
That's
does make
beautiful.
everything taste better. I mean, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's great.
What-
so
what are the
here,
final
I love my
steps
butter.
here?
So the final steps, you know how I layer everything. So it just looks a little prettier that way. But we've got the tortellini, and these are cheese tortellini, and I just bought these at the grocery store, cooked them, and put them on the platter for us.
How long would you cook something like that?
They
Just
take
5
about, no, they take maybe about 10 to 15 minutes,
okay.
and they'll float to the top when they're done.
isn't that convenient?
Yeah.
Everything
noob
should,
in the kitchen.
You know what?
You gotta break
Honestly,
it down for
everything
me.
should be that simple, where it just floats to the top, and it's like,
done.
I'm done. Pull me out.
And then you guys, I'm just gonna put it right on there, and
That's us
I
at
like
the
a
end of our
lot of
day, Dana.
sauce.
We float to the top.
That's it.
After we eat.
We're like dead fish.
So
it,
we'll
that
put all
looks
that
good.
on there and get some of that. You'll actually even have some left over. And you can always freeze it. It freezes really well too, and pull it out later if you want, or eat it the rest of the week.
I'm gonna
which
go
is what
ahead and
I
get our
usually do.
portion.
I have a weird
Yeah,
feeling it
please.
might taste good on vanilla ice cream also. That's just
Oh.
my own,
Oh yeah, right.
you know, just for the
It might.
season. Of
And
course
then I
it
just
would.
have some peas.
It's butter and sugar. Little pumpkin, it's delicious.
And these are just
See,
frozen
healthy.
peas.
I love these. Okay.
Well, you need peas
And
with tortellini.
Asiago cheese, one of my favorites, gives a great flavor. And it really brings in that, sweet and savory kind of thing.
And look how it starts to start looking real pretty, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the good chefs can do.
All right, guys,
All of
I
a
got
sudden,
some.
it goes from looking like
thanks,
regular, and then
Anthony.
it looks
Can you come
pretty.
every time I come?
I will, of course. Here, why don't you guys take the good for us?
Okay, there you go.
Oh, no,
And-
we brought the good china for you.
Oh, is that right?
I'll
Oh,
use
well.
the soft
Okay,
spoon.
and bacon,
And you
as
want
we
to
know,
get,
makes
you wanna
everything
get
better.
a nice big
Right?
bite
My
with
favorite
everything on it.
ingredient, bacon, of course. And
Oh my
everybody
God.
that knows me knows I love
Oh
bacon.
my God, it's so good.
Isn't that great?
And
It's amazing.
you're
Something
so good.
different.
I'm
And a
not
little
gonna lie, I
parsley
don't-
on the top.
Don't think I've ever had peas and cinnamon in the same dish.
You know what?
But it totally works.
It works.
Surprised you more than once now, haven't
But
I?
you have, yeah.
That's the
You're known
difference.
for that. You do surprise
That's the
me.
difference
Thank
when a
you so
person really
much.
knows what they're
Thank
doing.
you.
Flavor profiles.
Yeah.
And Ed, great job
Yeah.
eating.
That's what I do.
It's good. Okay, come back and do it again with us. You can find this recipe after the
will.
show on YouTube. Just search KSK News or on the 5 on your side app. You can stop by the Art of Entertaining in Webster Groves for more great dishes like this. We'll be back.
Mhm.
Thank you.